Rome was not destroyed by foreign enemies. It was torn apart by its own greatest sons. By 49 BC, the Roman Republic stood on the edge of collapse. Power no longer lived in laws or the Senate. It lived in ambition. Two men towered above all others: Julius Caesar, the brilliant general adored by his soldiers, and Pompey the Great, Rome's celebrated hero and defender of tradition. The Senate feared Caesar's growing influence. They ordered him to lay down his command and return to Rome as a private citizen. It was a death sentence disguised as law. Caesar understood the message clearly. Obedience meant destruction. On a cold night, Caesar stood before the narrow river Rubicon. To cross it with an army was treason. Behind him waited exile and humiliation. Ahead waited war. With a single step forward, he sealed Rome's fate. The die was cast. Civil war exploded across the Republic. Cities changed sides overnight. Friends turned into enemies. Brothers raised swords against brothers. Roman blood soaked Roman soil as Caesar moved with terrifying speed, his legions loyal beyond reason. Pompey, armed with the authority of the Senate and vast resources, abandoned Italy and fled east to gather strength. He believed time and numbers would guarantee victory. He was wrong. The armies met at Pharsalus in 48 BC. Pompey's forces were larger and confident. Caesar's soldiers were fewer, but hardened by years of conquest. When battle erupted, dust darkened the sky, and steel screamed across the field. Against all expectations, Caesar shattered Pompey's army in a single, decisive blow. Pompey fled the battlefield a broken legend. Seeking safety in Egypt, he found betrayal instead. On the shores of Alexandria, he was murdered by men hoping to earn Caesar's favor. His head was severed as proof of loyalty. When Caesar was presented with Pompey's remains, he did not celebrate. He mourned. Rome had lost one of its greatest men, not to honor, but to fear. The war dragged on across Africa and Spain as Caesar hunted the last resistance. One by one, his enemies fell. By 45 BC, Caesar stood unchallenged, master of the Roman world. The Republic still existed in name, but its soul was gone. Power no longer belonged to the Senate or the people. It belonged to one man. Though Caesar